Welcome back to Vault Companions, episode 5 of season 2, Angels and Atoms. We're playing the Modifius official Fallout 2D20 system. My name is Patrick. My pronouns are he, him, and I will be your overseer tonight. Let me introduce you to our incredible cast with Val.
Hello, it is I, Valiant Dorian. I use him, his pronouns. And tonight I have the distinct pleasure of playing your favorite cowardly Volty, Arbaz Asgar, who has too many concussions for one lifetime, who also uses he, him pronouns. I'm going to pass it on over to Lena.
Hello, I'm Lena. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be playing Sierra, whose pronouns are also she, her, caravaner, follower of the apocalypse, and person possibly way in over her head. We shall see. And I'm going to throw to Jade.
Hi, y'all. I'm Jade. I use she, they pronouns, and I'm playing in Lena May Bailey. I wanted to combine my name with Lena Mays, and that would have been a real weird time. Jaina, that sounds really bad. But hell, I would ship myself in my character. I would do that in a heartbeat. Hell yeah. All things aside, shipping wise, she uses she, her pronouns, and she's a Volty who is happy to dress up. She grabbed this dress like episode 1, episode 2 of this season, and I wasn't really, this was not planned, but I'm glad that we got to use it, so I'm really happy about that. And I'll pass
This is the gun we put on the mantelpiece.
True.
God.
Dress up episode.
My favorite. Hello, everyone. I'm Kai. I use he, they, and she pronouns, and I play Mart, who is a Mr. Handy, who's just your normal run-of-the-mill Mr. Handy, just fresh off the line. Not even a little. And Mart uses he, they, and it pronouns, and I'm going to pass it back up to Patrick.
As you can see, we have an incredible cast with an immense amount of talent here. And if you'd like to tip them for their incredible performances, we have a tip jar. $3 will buy a Nuka-Cola, which is an action point. $8 will buy a Stroke of Luck, which can come in handy. $20 is Weird Wasteland, which means they might find something a bit strange hanging around. So, if you'd like to tip, go ahead and visit ko-fi.com/vaultcompanions or click the link using !tip in chat. Back to Kai.
Hello, everyone. So Angels and Atoms is set in a destroyed apocalyptic wasteland with society in shambles. Please enjoy responsibly. Content warnings for this episode may include apocalypse, fantasy violence, harm to loved ones, substance use, body horror, monsters and monstrosity, descriptions of severe illness, guns, memory loss, societal collapse, characters in crisis after traumatic experiences, both recent and in the past, medical trauma, insects and larvae, mentions of injections, torture, and gambling. We encourage you to step away if at any point this content becomes not enjoyable for you. We are keeping each other safe here at the table and want you to enjoy safely too. You can always use !CW in chat to review our content warnings at any time. And with that, Patrick, let's go back to the wasteland, friend.
Before we dip in any further, I understand that the world is a not fun place right now, so just on the top of the show, fuck ice, and we will continue.
Yes.
We step through the door of the Atomic Wrangler, a dim den of smoke and vice. The lobby is dominated by a stage illuminated with footlights. A ghoul in an ill-fitting suit stands at the mic, hurling insults at the belligerent 3 drunks slumped at a table. A balding man in a simple suit walks through the audience to the door in the back marked cashier. He steps inside a brightly lit room with nothing but money chips and an antique cabinet in the back, alight with a frequency straight from the wasteland. Or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening. The cashier twists the knob, which is why the Ultra Lux forbids any kind of sausages on premises. More news for you. If you were staying in the tops earlier, know that wasn't fireworks you saw. It seems somebody brought a plasma mine past security and set it off on the balcony overlooking the cabana. No word on motive, but I think we can all recognize a Van Graff goodbye by now. And finally, a bit of good news in the Wasteland. Mick of Mick and Ralph's in Freeside proposed to his longtime partner Ralph with a rarity in the Mojave, a gold ring. I'm told Ralph gave an enthusiastic yes, and the pair hurried right over to the King's, where the King himself and his much healthier looking canine companion officiated. Freesiders looking to purchase a gift for a happy couple, they've set up a registry at Mick and Ralph's, but if you're looking for something extra special, head over to the Gun Runners. Her kiosk is next to the gate. Gun Runners, for the things that shoot, pop, and go bang at a price that won't kill you. Now for a little bit of Sister Ozetta Thorpe with strange things happening every day. You all step into the Wasteland Wrangle. Bedeckled in stunning outfits fit for the finest of red carpets. You pass through the small cavern dug in to the very earth and into this vault space. The first of you through the door in a stunning gown, absolutely breathtaking. Her presence is immediately remarked upon by those in the room. What does Lena May Bailey look like as she steps into this vault space? The lights all cascading around her.
Lena May Bailey has, as I said before, has grabbed this dress, has had it for a while, and she's been taking care of it. It's a velvet, kind of a paler blue, like it probably was darker blue, and then over time has faded from Interstellar Studios' costume department. Fitted, very, what's the word? Old-timey in a way that is timeless, because in the Wasteland, everything is kind of fashion-wise set in like that one time period before the bombs fell. Along with it, a sort of the like kind of mid upper arm of length of matching gloves. The best of what a person could grab also from Interstellar Studios makeup-wise, and her signature bold lip. But her hair is now done a bit further back out of her face, kind of partially to serve some type of vanity that one can't really enjoy most of the time going around the Wasteland, and another part, knowing 100,000% that she is typically not a person that blends in, so I might as well do the opposite and stand out a little bit more to work in her favor. So mostly for happiness, but also for some strategic purposes. And she made up on her promise of helping out everyone else get ready after she gets dressed.
You step in. There's definitely a few gasps, and you see a gentleman walk up with a suit, adjusts his tie, ring-a-ding-ding, baby. What you got going on there? If you catch my drift.
She sort of just nods, like kind of one of those like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about whatsoever. She does, but she's just is like, I'm not really sure how to respond. What do I have going on? I'm happy to be here. That's what I have going on.
Following close on Lena May's heels in a dapper suit with perhaps a more ominous overtone to it, we see Sierra step into the gala, very well dressed and with the proper outerwear to boot.
It was really lucky that this Mick and Ralph special Ultralux knockoff managed to get fit into something classy. She's got a white shirt with a high collar with a sheer scarf wrapped around and tied in something that's a little bit between like a bow and an ascot kind of situation. And she's got a tuxedo jacket that has a high crop and a angular long to the back of the knees tails on the back. It's a very like geometric looking cut, and she's got sharp lapels and just like normal dress trousers and shoes that are kind of polished a little bit. But her hair is down. She has different makeup on underneath her Ultralux mask, which is making her face sweat. And she is she has the gloves on as well, and she's trying to hold herself regally.
As you step in, you notice that you've been disarmed. You were disarmed when you stepped in, or as disarmed as you would allow. You were disarmed of all your weapons stepping into the tops. You're still under the auspice of the tops, and you notice that the guards are there with heat. They're packing weapons. So there is going to be order in the event of someone making a fool of themselves. And you can see them doing like a quick visual scan. And you just like think back like an hour ago when you were getting ready, as you were kind of kitting yourself out for not only the fit of the tux, but any other accoutrements that you were perhaps stowing it away as well.
Yeah, I made sure to have the accessories that every girl needs, like a Silence 22 holdout pistol that's nestled between some padding made out of too much NCR money that I have to protect with my life because my baby is depending on me. And also some stim packs, some maybe I think like Medex and buff tats, I think are what I have. So a little bit of chems and just, everybody needs that structural underwear made out of NCR money.
Go ahead and give me a sneak intelligence check.
Okay. The stress of choosing dice.
I believe.
Oh, I got a success. Hooray.
Okay. You were perhaps doing a bit of subterfuge. After all, you have to hide a pistol on your persons, and any other things that you think to kind of hide away in plain sight. And there's an opportunity here for you where you can possibly get your syringer ammo into the gala. After all, you can't bring the weapon in, but syringer ammo is just a means of getting a fluid into a person that causes a reaction.
Sierra might have taken some time that we didn't get a chance to get to open up a stim pack and drain it of its life-saving properties and replace it with the contents of a Pax syringe that theoretically would make someone docile and cooperative and friendly in a pinch. And it's got a smudge of makeup towards the top where the little meter is to try and designate that this one is different from the other ones. Let's hope nothing goes wrong.
With that safely tucked in your jacket pocket, you feel the presence of someone else close on your heels. You're perhaps comfortable with a bit of subterfuge, but they aren't quite as comfortable with the beguiling, with the disguising and hiding of intent. So what does Arbaz look like as he steps into this gala dressed in a way that he was instructed to dress in?
Instructed is hilarious to me. You see Arbaz enters the space, like one arm holding the other like this, like taking in the space, the glitz, the glamour, the lights. He has allegedly attended one party ever in his life, perhaps. Has no memory of it. He wore a suit, and just as ill-fittingly as that suit set on him, there's a little roominess to the tux that's on him. It's basically almost a near carbon copy of the one that Sierra is wearing. It has the tails, the kind of like high crop jacket, with the exception that the lapel are like this sort of wide-ribbed gross grain lapels. And he has a set of studs and a turned down collar on his sort of like white dress shirt. And he wears a cummerbund around his waist. And he normal like black dress trousers, but the way that the jacket sits on him, there's like a bit of room. There's a little bit of like when you look at him, you can see that the silhouette is not as clean. As you can tell that the suit jacket might be a size or so too big for a man of his stature. And as he kind of like enters in nervously, I think our boss would have also tried to have snuck in chems, not knowing perhaps that what Sierra had snuck in, being like, I should bring things because I'm a doctor and allegedly now, and I need to ensure that my friends are safe because there's one thing that I can predict, and that is that our plan's not going quite exactly how we planned for. And it would be nice for me to have that reassurance that at least I have something.
You have a stash tucked away in your jacket. Now, you did see Sierra come in wearing the full White Glove Society mask. You were given one as well. Are you using this opportunity to wear it?
This is a great opportunity for me to ask my friends here at the table, would anyone have mentioned to Arbaz who these people are and whether or not he should disguise as them?
I think at one point when he was fussing as they were like getting ready to go, she took a look at the expression on his face and she just like took the mask and she handed it handed it out to him, and she was just like, they can still kind of see your eyes, so try not to panic too much, but this will help because
that is right. Yeah, yours looks so nice. And then he like places his on his face and is like, I don't look too deathly terrifying, right? I look approachable.
They're as close to identical as we could get them, so
he takes off. And yeah, so in that case, in that instance, Arbaz would wear the mask. And you see him kind of like twirling bits of his curly hair that Sierra had painstakingly pushed back with aloe, just nervously as he's trying to hide the panic behind his eyes from behind the mask.
I would like you to make a charisma sneak check.
I
Is
love
this
that
with
you're.
help?
I love that
Uh,
you are asking me to do things that I'm not good at. It's great.
I don't think so, because you have you have to establish yourself as what you're wearing,
Mm-hmm.
and before you can attempt to do any help. So let's see what Boz is able to do on
It's a
his own.
10. I have to hit a 10 or low. That is a critical success. I rolled a natural 1. That's a 1 and a 13.
Because it's funny.
It is funny. This is an attack skill, so yeah, it's a critical success. Great. I love
As you're
succeeding in what I'm bad at and failing in what I'm good at.
as you're standing there, this crowd in front of you, all the you're stepping back into a vault for the first time since
Oh yes, this is a
You-
vault. Oh no.
absolutely fled yours. And there's this moment in you where just memories crash and cascade around you. Memories that perhaps were buried or perhaps were forcibly lost. And you see trademark like the door, the heavy metal doors, the framework, the gantries above the common area, all of the same familiar structure that you so built your entire life around. And as you're staring around, kind of letting all of this rush around you, you feel someone swoop right into your arm. A woman
Huh?
in a light
What?
pink dress with black frill at the bottom, her own mask affixed to her face, and she says, "Brandon, oh my gosh, I didn't think you'd actually make it here today. Oh, let me bring you, we're all here at the bar. I just need to, I didn't think you'd actually get here. So, oh, we're so excited that you could actually come." And you are, before you can make any remarks at all, you are pulled on your feet towards the bar, towards a eager group of similar mask-wearing, tuxedo-clad, and formal
The funniest success on earth.
And before any of you can react, Boz is gone, just out of there.
I vanished. I swept away.
There's a brief moment as a Mr. Handy ascends into the room, seeing the departing Boz and getting an opportunity to survey the room.
Amazing. We see Mart at a more subdued position than normal. He is drifting with all of his arms just kind of limp at his, just hanging at the bottom. And he does still have that perfect, beautiful bow tie hung around his central eye stalk. But other than that, he is somewhat unimposing, or at least attempting to be, as he makes his way through an... Oh, pardon me. I'm following that particular party, as he kind of swoops around another group of people, and we just see a very nice, actually, attempt at polishing up Mr. Gutsy armor. In fact, I would say that he's probably spent a lot of the time that everyone was getting dressed just kind of polishing himself, polishing, shoes and any kind of accessories and things like that, just to give them a little bit of that nice, we can't really call it an elbow, but maybe a bracket grease in this situation. But for the most part, he is working very hard to kind of blend in and follow, and he comes right around somebody just as our Boz vanishes, and you see all three of his eyes very quickly look and then try and like get back onto task and kind of idly sit. Ma'am. And he speeds up towards Sierra's back.
Now, you were polishing so much, like shoes for those who are going to be wearing them, your own armor so that you could be a bit more classy. But you were doing that while also, I mean, there's so much downtime before you didn't have to really get ready. There was no fitting, no anything. So what were you doing while kind of everyone else was at their busiest?
Well, he took his leave of what was clearly becoming a heated situation with everyone getting dressed and looking nice, and decided to take himself downstairs to just get an eye out, especially as everyone was actually getting, their makeup and their hair all finished. And he went downstairs to go down to the main floor of the casino where there are roulette tables and blackjack tables. And also just a massive amount of old defunct slot machines. And again, we see Mart in that double vision, seeing a crowded floor with, people before the bombs dropped, feeding hungry slot machines over and over and over again. The sound of bells and dinging and lights, smoke in the air and drinks clinking with ice. What a wild concept now. But he drifts down through a place where there are also chairmen who are watching the floor as various soldiers and raiders all gamble as they dance in and out of Mart's memory of before, of just waiting for Finny to just get that one more 7. She was so close. But also
your memories. Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
No, go ahead. But also a survey to observe who's here now today.
As you let the old superimpose the new, I want you to do a stealth perception check. You're muted. Oh,
I'm sorry. That was me. That was 2 successes.
Okay. So you did pretty well. You're scoping everything out. I'll start listing some of the people that kind of came in. It's hard for you to identify who they are because your sensors are good at auditory, but they're not supersonic. Like, they can't pick up just something from the other side of the room. They can get some noise from it, but they just can't get the detail. So you absolutely saw very top people from the White Glove Society making a big to-do about coming in. There was a woman that was a bit older, but had a presence about her that definitely indicated that she was someone of import. You also saw cavalcade from the Gomorrah. 3 gentlemen stood out. 2 of them were very much big players. Like, people absolutely gave them respect and space. And there was another one that was just kind of like tagging along. You know what? I'll say that you also noticed that he's a kind of balding guy in a ill-fitting suit. And he had this woman hanging off of him that was, Oh no, I think we might
Yeah,
have
go ahead
had-
and finish, and then we will
Okay.
see if Val reappears, and if not, we'll go on a little break.
I took
Okay.
him.
Oh no, they absolutely took him.
He's back. Here we go.
Okay. And you see this woman is just hanging off of him. They're like sloppily making out as they're making their way in. She is amongst the group. She is very much, everyone is like body and laughing around her. She is making herself very, very much woven into the people at the Gomorrah. Like she's definitely been like integrated into the Gomorrah, not hierarchy necessarily, but kind of accepted as a just someone who is going to be amongst the group. I will say that I'll say it's high enough that you can kind of make out when the water merchant gets here. She's kind of on her own, and you notice that when she gets in, there's a standoffish nature of everyone as she walks around. Like there's almost a bubble that kind of forms around. She makes interactions. They are, people have to have interactions with her, but it's very much a you come to me. And so when you're down at the Wasteland Wrangle, you can actually see some of these groups. Like you see Boz get taken off to this group of White Glove Society with that woman, that dark-haired older woman in their midst. You can see, those from the Gomorrah all kind of laughing around, being obnoxious and being loud with each other. You can also see the water merchant making prying attempts at interactions that are not rebuffed, but they're kind of gracefully brushed to the side.
That
Yeah, Mart called out to Sierra. Go ahead.
and I'll do that first before she notices the water merchant, because she will. She knows a bit about them because of the overlap with the Crimson Caravan. First things first. Did we discuss who is going to be hanging out with who and who is going to be doing what? Or we just dumb fuck in here. Okay,
No,
cool.
We're just freeballing, baby.
I mean, I'm okay if we did have a discussion on this. I don't know if Arbaz is aware of that. Also,
Yeah, I think
it's
you
out
see-
the window that he's been kidnapped.
Again.
Yeah, I think Mart sees that Sierra is like looking around.
And he putters up right behind you, and unlike the persona of a very normal, fresh off the line Mr. Handy / in this case maybe Mr. Gutsy, oops, he forgets that regularly, he walks up right behind her and just like grabs the back of her coat and just gives it a little tug with his pincer. Miss Sierra.
Mm.
Mr. Asgar has been
Uh-huh.
and one of his eye stalks just kind of like swoops in the direction of our boss.
I saw him out of the corner of my eye just go sideways really quickly, and then the crowd. So
Honestly,
I know
that
he's...
woman has moves. She dances her way right out of here so nimbly you'd think she's a film star.
Sierra is not dealing with any emotions, feelings, or confusions that may be occurring to her at this time. And Mart certainly does not see her have a tiny moment where she's like, do not like. Mart, I feel like you should be with Lena May, like her bodyguard kind of thing.
I will do so if you need anything.
I mean, I would, but
flag me down if you are all right with being in this den of wolves on your own.
I mean, maybe I'll actually have you make sure that Boz doesn't get eaten alive over there, because there is someone, and she looks past Mart at this awkward water merchant, that I am probably equipped to have a conversation with.
Wonderful. Then I'll be around keeping our vault companions company.
I know you got this. Thanks, Mart.
Good luck, Miss Sierra.
Everyone
nice.
here, I will allow you
They
to
did
make.
They
I
said
will
the
allow
word.
What are we, some type of vault companion?
Amazing, incredible. Hey, I wish I could I'll give you a luck point. Have an extra luck point. That was incredible.
Yes!
Thank
yes!
you. Thank you.
That's what we. Yes, we did it.
We did it again.
We will
All right. All of you have the opportunity to make a kind of perception survival check, or kind of gear it toward what you're trying to do, what you're trying to find, what you're trying to accomplish.
Not get killed by this woman who took me is my only goal.
I think that I would like to do charisma. Wait, hold on, let me do some math real quick. All right, yeah. I would like to do charisma speech.
Yeah.
The reasoning is because although they did not discuss what they were going to do and who they were going to talk to, every single espionage movie ever that has a party scene, it's just good to have people talk. Eventually someone's gonna say something important, so if you just have everyone keep on talking, then eventually something's gonna be important. So I think that she's going to do that. Just people that would feel talkative, so either just people who are talkative, or people who are going to be tipsy, who are also most of the time talkative. So those are probably like her two that she's looking at in particular. Or people that will talk with a pretty person, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's the tertiary. So that's what she's going for.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
And actually, it's so funny because Lena May Bailey and Mart they learned from the same school, unfortunately for everyone. But Mart, instead of being a beautiful femme person in a gown, is a robot. And his way of going about doing that is he is going to sneak around this party and try and find specifically powerful seeming people, especially some of the ones that he saw downstairs before, that seem to have a superiority complex, that would love a robot waiting on them for a moment or two. And just kind of pretend to be just a piece of the scenery here, essentially, as he makes his way through to listen to conversations that might have to do with, I don't know, the greatest show on earth.
All right. Everyone make their rolls. I'll say the difficulty here is 2, and anything over that gets you much more.
Patrick, I rolled
Uh-oh.
2 18s.
Oh,
Buddy.
oh God.
Oh,
Can I
no.
Can I donate a success to you? Can I donate 2 successes to you? Because I got 4. Because there's no
Oh,
one in
that's
my
the
time
night,
still.
isn't it?
Tonight is the night I will get murdered.
Unfortunately, Lena May is just singular and totally equipped for this occasion, but I don't think Boz is.
I don't think the prowess of Lena May's charisma is enough to fully reverse the anti-gravity that is Our boss
It's okay.
is lack of.
You're in a
Unstoppable force
binary
immovable
star
object.
system here because I also have an absurd number of successes.
Great. So glad. My
No
perception
rerolls.
survival is terrible. I've been swept away by this woman and I can't see anything.
All right, let's go down the line. What did Mart get?
That's 3 successes, Patrick.
All right. And Lena May got 4. Okay. How many successes did Sierra get?
I actually haven't figured out what I should be rolling. Because maybe like that first contact with this water merchant, I think
Yeah.
maybe is what I should roll.
Yeah, go for it. Give it
So-
a charisma speech.
God.
Or is it
Charisma.
merchant to merchant communication?
Hey,
Or is that
I'll
barter?
tell you what. Let me
Oh.
pause you right there. As you are preparing to kind of analyze the room, a server comes around with a tray. It's a hubcap. Like they did their best, but honestly, some things you just can't recreate. But on it are a collection of beverages, all presented to you. Would the lady prefer a drink for the occasion?
Yes, and I'll take one for my friend as well. Thank you.
This is, he offers it to you. It's a desert pear fermented on a bed of corn that presents a very formidable taste, but it is liberating. And you take this sparkling beverage. It is robust in flavor. It is refreshing, but it definitely really forces libations into your body. So you now you can re-roll. You can re-roll a charisma, and I believe you have 1 higher difficulty on intelligence checks. And could you roll me an effect die real quick?
Ah, yeah, I sure can. Let's do the gay one.
God.
3.
Nothing.
Okay, 3 is. Okay. It's harsh, but you enjoy the beverage. It's kind of forces you to think on something other than the immediate need to survive. So
Oh, hold on,
Oh,
please.
Patrick, you're breaking
Oh.
up.
Oh, hello. Fascinating, everyone. It's my show now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Vault Companions. We're having a brief technical issue. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that. Slight hiccup. That drink was really powerful. You can re-roll 1 of your charisma checks. So you are trying to make yourself a friendly face in the crowd for this water merchant.
Can I, because I took that second drink, use barter instead of speech as my other trait?
I will absolutely allow it.
Yes. Okay, cool. So I got 1 success, and I'm going to re-roll the 19. What is that? This die is really pretty, but some of the numbers are unclear. Okay. So I just barely get 1 success, because that's a charisma, not my thing.
Any attempt to re-roll, or are we good?
I re-rolled the 1, and I'm pretty sure that the sign from above is just leave it.
Okay. We'll come back to you in just a second. Boz, you rolled
Yes?
not the worst in the world, but very close.
Very close. On both fronts, actually. Extremely close.
You are pulled into this group. You're kind of they're all laughing and gallivanting around you and just like they walked in and they expected themselves to have a table ready for them. I don't even know who you are. You're expecting a table at our restaurant, and oh my goodness, Brandon, we didn't think you would make it. Oh, everyone, Brandon, we thought you were going to miss this, but we actually get to enjoy this pugilism tonight. How spectacular! How wonderful!
Right. That's me, Brandon. Feeling a bit under the weather. How is everyone?
They begin to just chat amongst themselves, just nonsense and everything around. And at any point, does Boz try and jump in to try and steer the conversation?
Me steer me steer the conversation? Absolutely not, Patrick. What I'm focusing all of my brain power to do is to pick up a name from any of these people, and the second I figure out that someone has a name, I'm clinging onto that name for dear life. Because all I know is I am Brandon. These are masked people, and they're real excited about the fighting that's about to happen.
You're just trying so hard to keep at pace with it's quick, like exchanges are back and forth. They're very catty with each other. It's very like highbrow, just cackling amongst each other, being like, oh, and the baron, the cattle baron tried us again, but I'm not sure we want to stoop so low as to get cattle baron on our side. I mean, we have a steady flow of food so far, but I mean, it's always good to keep him around, I suppose. Brandon, what
Options are nice.
options are very nice. Well, I was just so curious. What were you possibly thinking about that offer that was put forward to us by that barbarian P.T. Barnum?
We see. I think it is obvious to everyone in this group being discussed that our boss, aka Brandon's pupils, like contract their pinprick hearing P.T. Barnum, and there's like this swell of silence before our boss goes, sorry, the deal, yes, the deal with,
I mean, they
Mr.
definitely
Barnum.
they lower their voice at this. I mean, we definitely don't want to advertise, but he did only come to us out of everyone on the strip. So, I mean, it does feel good to be exclusive.
Yes, exclusivity with Mr. Barnum, the greatest show on earth.
I mean,
right?
obviously, we can't take it. That would be just a horrendous backstep for us. I mean, what would people say about how our culture and our progress to just horrendously fall back on the old ways like that? That would be. I mean, it's fun to dream, but you can't. We could never. That would be atrocious.
Our boss is trying so hard. We see he pulls out like probably a handkerchief that existed on this person's outfit before, and like quickly like dabs by the side of his face some of the beads of sweat that are coming down. He goes, um, right. PT Barnum, honestly. And Arbaz looks at all these people looking expectantly towards him with this level of power and influence that he might be able to use to swing things in their favor. You know what? Perhaps it is uncouth for me to say, but I do not care for Mr. Barnum at all whatsoever. I think he is
Give-
crass.
Give
I
me
think
a
that-
charisma
Good.
survival check. Charisma
Yep.
survival check right now.
Charisma survival. What is my survival?
Bluff.
That's a 1. That's a 7. I have to beat a 7. Fuck.
Hey, you have AP. Oh,
I have AP, but I did roll 1 success. That's a 7.
I will say, if you wanted to add an additional die, I will allow you at this late stage because this is
Sure.
a kind of moment of desperation. If you wanted to spend an AP to just
Am I allowed,
try,
friends?
Please.
Yep. Okay, that's 2 successes. That's a 3.
you see this woman. Kind of everyone gravitates around. Everyone has like their own.
Does she still have her arm around me, the one that dragged me here?
Yes, she's just been kind of keeping you tucked into the group so that you couldn't like shrink away. And she turns to you and she says, "You know, we play around with being valuable entities upon the strip, but how valuable would we be if we stooped to such classlessness? He is truly a horrendous, just awful representation of what we could be."
An absolute bore of a man. Yes, I agree. And
Brandon, absolutely.
and like, you see, he's like found, our boss has found a singular light in this conversation. I'm like, okay, good. I am doing the thing. I am, what would Lena May do? Oh God, what will Lena May do? And you see him kind of like breathe in really deeply and goes, I don't know. That was my impression of Mr. Barnum, and I do not think that it would whatever benefits that he might bring for us in the short term would be not reflective of our image and want associated with us long term is my feeling.
You see the group absolutely. There's still kind of the woman who's corralled you. They still give her space in the conversation.
Has anyone said her name? Please.
I think you would have at one point gleaned as they spoke amongst each other. This is Marjorie. She is, as you can glean, a very high up person in the White Glove Society. Perhaps, a floor boss of some sort, perhaps even higher than that. Her position is very much given space. And while she is given space, you are now the talk. You are the focal point of this group as they're like, I think Brandon always so sharp and on top of things. It's incredible that you have such insight onto these outsiders, these terrible. I mean, I know we used to be tribal like Mr. Barnum, but we evolved, we grew, we exist as a greater thing that he would wallow in his disgusting nature. And you are able to kind of steer this the rudder of this conversation. You're able to pilot it around. Perhaps you don't know the ins and outs of the White Glove Society, but you're able to navigate through the rapids, avoiding any of the hazards that you may fall into. We're going to pull back from you as you all hear kind of like a hush over the room. Lights dim a bit, and just like bam, 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 and the loudspeaker goes up in the group. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pride and privilege to present the 3rd annual Wasteland Rumble. This being Fight Night! That's right, Cotton, you got it. We're doing a fight tonight, which would make it Fight Night. Let's go! And thank you, Pepper. We're moments away from the big event, and to kick it all off, the man, you know him, Kachino from Gamora, and you see that short, kind of balding, grubby man that you saw from the lobby come up. That woman just hanging off of him. She is just wrapped around him, just kind of curling her finger through his non-existent hair as he pulls up to a mic on this makeshift boxing stage that's been put in the middle of the community space. Like, the gantry all overlooks this ring that has been built kind of out of wood and kind of any cloth material to kind of like run around the ring. And he grabs the mic and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I know that we've been elevated from our more base upbringing. We all remember the days of scratching for a living. But now we are the leaders of the top casinos in not only the Strip, dare I say, in all the Mojave. Hey, let New Rito come down here and try and prove a point. We got this. This is the Strip. Try and take our throne, baby." And the woman all over him. "That's right, Kachino, you got this." Completely up in his business. And he's like, thanks, babe. I'll say, Lena May, as you're looking up on the stage, you are looking at this woman. She is really well dressed. Like, she has a pre-war dress, mild, a little bit of patina on it. Like, no clothing from the before time came back unscathed, but for the most part, very clean, very well fitting to her figure. And her short bob of hair really like captivates her eyes underneath this short, severe cut. And as she's like all up in Kachino's business, you see that her gaze as she's as it's traveling the crowd, it stops on you for a very long moment. And then she, allows herself to kind of play around with Kachino a little bit more. Now, we got 2 top class fighters for this one. This one is going to be an all-timer. You guys are going to talk about this for years. We're going to be living the high life after all this stuff with the NCR and the Legion, and we're going to be talking about this night here. So let's bring on the fight. And the woman walks, separates herself from Kachino, walks over to the edge of the stage, and there's just like kind of a molded piece of metal, and she just takes like a small stick and clangs again, like clang, 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 and they clear off as 2 individuals climb up on the stage. One of them is this rather slight, very like dark black hair cut severely on one side, shaved on one side, and then flopped over on the other. Has a shoulder pauldron with a Brahmin skull that she discards. Gets in the ring and is absolutely like, she is feral. Like, her energy is strong and vibrant. And, well, this is Scorpion Lang from the Fiends, an absolute devastator, known to really power up on the chems before a fight. And that's not illegal. Yeah, that's right, Cotton. You can go as hard as you want on the chems. Just don't punch below the belt. And then from the other corner, 6'5" has to be. Widest shoulders you've ever seen. She steps onto the boxing ring. The most powerful muscles you've ever seen in just a human. Her hair cut short and utilitarian. A leather bomber jacket with the fur at the collar that she sloughs off. It's like, all right, and this is our other combatant here. She's that Brotherhood member that we've all been waiting to see. She's absolutely a killer. The Titan herself. I mean, I don't think she's an actual Titan. I believe that's from myth and legend, Cotton, but we don't know that. So, Ty the Titan herself and steps into the ring to cascading boos around the ring. All of this noise is going on. Sierra, you kind of slide up next to a more diminutive older woman, kind of hair in just like cut short on the side. You have your mask up to kind of keep up appearances. But you notice that no one is really, she let like kind of the ambiance kind of allow herself to kind of step back. And you approach, do you instigate the connection?
I'm going to walk around to the front of her with an outstretch the drink as I do, and from beneath my mask go, oh no, it's a pity to be here by yourself. Absolutely a crime I won't abide. I see you don't have anyone with you. I'm going to change that.
She gives you one very short, imperceptible nod and takes the drink. Says, I do like the getup. Must say, I don't buy it for a second. We both talking traitor here, and I can see right through that.
Then I have a lot more faith in you than I did before.
Well, as I think you noticed, I'm not getting any deals done tonight. So that you're coming to me makes me wonder what's on the table.
Well, I am curious about what kind of deals you're looking in and out of nowadays. I might have some very specific places in a place very close to New Vegas, almost right outside of it, that could really use some exclusive water rights. And it is such good luck to see you here tonight, because I might be business for you.
She raises a glass and Susie June, who might you be?
Jeannie Ann. Pleasure.
Hey, I'm gonna need that sneak charisma check right now.
No!
What? What?
I was like, this is fine. This won't be. Oh no! Is this
I'm
what's gonna fuck
panicking.
me?
I am panicking. We're all making up lies.
I'm a Mr.
Falsehood.
Handy.
I'll do these ones. Do I do an AP on this? It's
You can.
Please.
sneak charisma. I have to clear. Oh my god! Hold on. Oh, that's bad, kids. I'm gonna have to clear 7.
Yep.
Okay,
Welcome.
pray for me.
Praying.
1, 7.
Keep it. No, live there. You live there now. You're the one that
You live
said
there.
Jeannie Ann's name. That's you.
She pauses for a moment and she's like, Jeannie Ann, that sounds familiar. Are you out here often?
I go back and forth.
Yeah, kind of what I figured. Well, subterfuge and discretion is all well and good, but I think we're both getting impatient. What do you want about New Vegas?
Well, I heard a rumor that the Garrett twins need clean water for their stills. And I also heard a rumor that the Mormon fort might need clean, fresh water for some of the denizens that are cared for. What do you think of that kind of deal?
I would say you're diversifying, and I don't think you should, because I don't think the Mormon fort is going to be an issue for much longer.
Oh. Now that's interesting. They do a lot of good, the followers.
Doing good only extends so far these days. I mean, we are in the Wasteland.
That is very true. I wonder if you've been looking into deals some of the places I have, like the greatest show on earth, or those who might be utilizing the greatest show on earth.
I have some deals going, but until name is on the dotted line, it's just talk.
Do you have movers for your water?
She looks wistful for a moment, and she's, there was a time that I never had to sweat this stuff. I mean, it was a long time ago. I understand, but man, if I could give one piece of advice to younger me, don't make yourself stand out. Especially don't make yourself stand out by pissing on the bear. They will be an absolute bastard.
Yeah. That's too bad. I know that is one bug that gets pretty high up the butt when agitated. Well, hopefully they're not too close on your back. That would be counterproductive, right?
You see, there's a moment of hesitation, and I want you to make another charisma speech check. I'm going to say 2 difficulty, and you can tell that this is something heavy is behind this dam.
Please take another AP.
Okay.
Please for me. And don't forget you're
Please.
wearing formal wear. You're wearing formal wear.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I could have re-rolled one of those guys. Oh God. Okay, here we go. We'll do.
It's okay. It's funny.
Gold.
You also have had a drink, so you can re-roll any charisma check.
Yeah.
Great. Keep that AP. Keep that shit.
Oh my God.
I'm screaming.
Ooh. That's. I'm so sorry, guys. I am so superstitious about my dice that I am
I'm
here
aware.
slowing everybody down because I'm like, oh my God, which one do I pick?
Hey, you gotta have the right dice for the right roll.
Or you can roll because it's funny.
Okay.
Roll,
A
roll.
4.
Funny.
That's
Yeah.
okay. That's one success. You said charisma speech.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's a 5 that I had to clear, and I rolled 1 4, and I get a free reroll. Oh my God! Don't fucking become a 20. You know what happens when you say something?
You got luck. You can always spend luck.
Got
You
luck.
can always just keep.
You have luck.
Yeah, I do. Because we reset our luck at a new scene, right?
No. in
Yeah,
the
I'll
new
say that.
mission.
Well, yeah, new mission. So you're still kind of working on your previous luck.
It says I have 4, so okay. We're getting rid of that. Fuck you. 3 now. That's God. Okay, I'm just Patrick. I need a second from that stress. That's 2 fucking successes.
In that case, you see Susie kind of mull something around in their mouth. It's like, I've made some promises to the greatest show on earth. In return, he's made some promises to me. And we're going to pull away from there. Mart, you are kind of puttering around this party, just kind of like listening up for any cues. I mean, it's kind of difficult over the as like the fight kicks off. The sound becomes a problem immediately. Like you're hearing like pop 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 pop. You see like a quick glance to the boxing ring. You see like Scorpion Lang shot off like immediately, flying at the Titan, fist flying, just boom, 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 boom. A brutal series of body hits from Tig leaves Lang stumbling. You see the Titan, she like pounds down on this thing that's like just like a yappy dog, just like kind of like stop. You need to stop. Not good, Cotton. Getting punched in boxing is how you lose. And you, as you're trying to like parse out all of the sounds happening around you, you realize that you've kind of inadvertently kind of skirted the edge of where a lot of the chairmen from the tops are hanging out. You see like a couple of them just like kind of just hanging out, just, you know, hitting up chems, really, you know, going at the drinks, having like a good time. And you overhear one of them be like, no, don't worry about it. I got a follower working on it and it worked out. Everything is in line. We're all ready. We're Copacabana here, baby.
I think on the approach, Mart very smoothly managed to pluck up. You know, there's people with drink trays and stuff around. Just like saw what they were drinking and just grabbed some. Not even to barter, just to like hold one. And then approach and set it down on the table. Your drink, sir.
Oh, drink service is off, just absolutely out of this world in this place. I mean, kudos to us, right? We're doing something good here. He keeps on kind of like talking with someone who's not doesn't. You can see that they don't have the whole picture. Let's see, where are you? I have to find them. You're looking at a man who has kind of like, he definitely has the attention of everyone. He is definitely the ringleader, and he really stands out with his black and white striped coat that kind of sets him apart from the rest of the scene. And he's like, if this circus guy keeps on moving in, though, it is boundless headaches. Boundless. I am untethered with the number of headaches that this ringleader is causing this whole joint. I don't know even how to begin. Well, I know how to begin, but I mean, you gotta work on one plan before you jump to another. Am I right? Am I right, boys? I will give you a chance to glean more before you are kind of like spotted for hovering.
I think as he's there, he is going to take his time to like pick up some of the probably like spent jet and glasses and things that are there, just to like bide his time a little. It's very funny because he only has one pincer hand, and a lot of more domestic Mr. Handies have a saw blade that you can like turn sideways and put stuff on. And he doesn't have that. Instead, he has these silly mittens. And so he is standing there putting what is for him to know a covered laser emitter, but he's putting like trash into the bag of this laser emitter, just like right at the edges, because I see it as being very cinched. And then he's just like shoving it in there because he's like, I don't care where this goes right now. It's not bothering me. And I think at some point runs out of room and just like drops it on the ground behind him.
Hey, go ahead, charisma stealth, because
let's go.
You got to make yourself, you have to be in the room, but you have to be not observed.
Yes, I am just a Mr. Handy. Do not worry about it. Do not perceive me. Okay. My sneak is okay. But my roll is mid. How offensive. Okay. I only have one success. And I think, unless I want to spend a luck point about it, I think I'm just going to hang out here.
You do notice that, like, some of this is, for all intents and purpose, a chairman event. This is run by the tops. So, suddenly they realize, hey, do we own a Mr. Gutsy?
Absolutely no.
And you see like recognition kind of like ripple across the group. And the guy in the checker, like they refer to the guy in the checker coat like, hey, Benny, did we pick up one of them Mr. Gutsies? It's like, no, we did not, gentlemen. And I'll tell you something else. I don't really like when them mechanical units get a little nosy, if you know what I...
Forgive me. I was here assisting the previous occupants of that seat right there, and I just was making myself busy.
He's going to straight up reach and grab the eye socket. He's like, hey. Looks like you're trying to
Hello,
leave this
sir.
shindig early.
Not at all. How can I assist you?
I'm just curious why Mr. Gutsy would be so helpful digging around in all of our what's it and who's it, picking it up off the floor. Seems like you ain't a Mr. Gutsy.
Oh, no, I am actually a factory-based Mr. Handy, if you must know, a domestic model, but I've been improved for more rugged usage by such incredible gentlemen such as yourself, Mr. Benny, was it?
That's right. They call me Benny. I'm kind of a big deal here.
I've noticed.
Hey, what would I get if I cracked open this shell of yours and started rooting around?
Well,
Would I find myself with a handful of circuits that say property of the greatest show on earth?
oh, absolutely not. You will find that Mr. Barnum is a repulsive monster of a man.
Huh. Ain't that something, boys? Right when you're having a problem, trying to think up a plan, and it presents itself to you. Well, I guess this is Vegas, and I am lucky.
But allow me to be your lucky day, Mr. Benny.
I got something lined up, and I think you're going to like it. Or if you don't like it, you're going to do it anyway.
I am eager to assist you.
We're going to cut away from there as Caccino has stepped off the ring. He's kind of gone back to his group of Gamora. You know, there's a couple of sycophants hanging on, but you can tell that even Caccino isn't one of the top Gamora execs. He is very much trying to look like one. But you see like two men that are pretty much pivotal to everyone else. Everyone else is referential to them, you know, being very respectful of them. And Caccino is no different. And even like with his woman hanging off of him, as he gets in their presence, he's like, all right, chill. Not around Nero and Sal. He says something, and Lena May, I'll let you know. You pick up the name. He says, "Not right now, Bianca." And she kind of looks a bit crestfallen and pouts. Oh, well, if you won't let me have fun here, I'll just have to go find some fun of my own. And she's gonna turn around and comes she immediately pivots right to you, and she says, "Well, hello, some fun of my own. Nice to meet you."
My God, she actually does know what's going on for once. I'm so happy with this. For other folks, because I think I put this only in our Discord. Most of the time, above table, I've been rolling to see if Alina May would recognize if people are flirting with her or not, and this is the rare circumstance where actually she does know. So with that, she kind of blinks and is a little bit off kilter because, of course, she doesn't know how often it happens. So this is, as far as she knows, a rarer occasion. Hello. Nice to meet you, Bianca. Was it?
She's going to curl a finger into the hem of your dress. I like the fit.
Oh, thank you. I picked it up traveling on over here, yeah.
Oh, I know. You pick these things up where you can, but looks good on you. You're lucky.
thanks. So, I'm sorry. It's just you're very pretty, and um, have you been to one of these before?
Oh, this is my first. I just got into town like a couple months ago, and Kachino's showing me the ropes, show me all the things that he gets up to, bringing me around the guys.
The guys, and that would be, and she kind of doesn't want to like, be too nosy, because she knows that that's usually frowned upon, but just kind of subtly nods her head over their way, to confirm.
Oh, Sal and Nero, they're the big bosses. His nose is so far up their asses, it is embarrassing, honestly. But what are you gonna do? You find the man that you're gonna hang around with, and he's got his problems, but it's worked out for me.
Well, I suppose if you look at it that way,
She's
worked
gonna
out
lean
for
in
you.
very close. She could like, what's your name?
And there's just a nervous laughter, of sorts. It's Lena May.
Lena May. You from here?
No,
Would you like to be?
what I like to be, I mean, it is a very nice area of New Vegas, I suppose, but um, we're traveling more from out of town for sure.
She's gonna grab your hand. She's like, let me show you one of the local spots. And she's going to try and lead you away.
I mean, and it's like there's like some conflict, but she knows that she cannot leave everybody else. Be still, gay thoughts. So she's going to try and convince Bianca to stay here, but maybe like get a drink. I really do want to watch the fight. I mean, have you seen that Brotherhood person? They're really, really tall. But
Take the Titan. She is a monster. I mean, not my thing. I'm more into the svelte, the more U shape.
the more meat. I see. Yeah, I think that it's. I think a drink would be probably really great.
She
And
snags two off of a passing tray and is like, come on, I got a couch I'd like to show you. And you move toward the back of the room, still in sight of everyone, but definitely kind of off to the side. And with that, we're going to go to break. Everyone, go get some water. And we're back from break. We're in the middle of the Wasteland Wrangle. The fight is happening on the ring. You all are dispersed amongst the different social strata. We have Boz, who has ingratiated himself amongst the White Glove Society, becoming a pillar of the community. We have Sierra, who is in the midst of a very intense deal negotiation with Susie of the Water Merchants. We have Mart, who has been volunteered for a job from the chairman himself, Benny. And we have Lena May, who is maybe sneaking off to a quiet spot in the back of the room for, talking. You're all in the midst of this fight. You're hearing like the heavy hits on the ring. Oh, Lang throws a heavy elbow to Tig's brow. That's cheating in every rule book I've seen. It's only cheating if your audience can read, Cotton. And you are just kind of focused on these very intense conversations. Sierra, Susie leans into you and P.T. Barnum has his faults, but he has, or he will deliver on a promise he made to me. It's, once you see him work, you know that he follows through. And let's just say the NCR is going to be real occupied very soon.
Well, that's interesting. I heard that Mr. Barnum has a tendency to take interesting liberties with his deals.
Hey, I'm a trader. I go where the money is. I go where the market is. I can't fault him for that. He just knows where to get what he wants. And yeah, he's working with some very unscrupulous fellas, but he got what he needed out of it. So I would say the return is worth it.
You really think those unscrupulous fellows are going to let you get access to the water no matter what deals he made?
He's delivered perfectly every time so far. You can't fight a track record.
Well, I guess I won't be the continuer of gossip. If you trust him, that's your prerogative. And, maybe because you have nothing to do with ghouls, maybe you are, maybe he will trust you.
Oh, the ghoul stuff that's his whole shtick, but me, well, I'll put it to you like this. Thank your lucky stars that you're here tonight and you're not in Searchlight.
Searchlight? Isn't that kind of far from here?
Yeah, and it's going to glow real bright real soon.
No shit.
That's how you get a deal done.
Well, that's certainly interesting. Where do you even get the kind of glow that can do that?
Well, he's got a big old bomb parked right in the middle of his... Yep.
Right. Yeah. Wow. I guess he can get stuff done. Well, I hope he doesn't stab you in the back. I hope the track record holds.
It's the best thing I got going.
Well, depending on how things shake out, maybe I'll find you when the smoke dies down and see if you want to do any movement that doesn't deal with the Crimson Caravan and McLafferty and all that crap.
If only it were that simple. I mean, we both know McLafferty's not coming down here right now.
That's almost certainly true.
I mean,
well,
but you got Henry running things for. If we go upstairs, I think we'll find him, up to his waist in liquor, and I think he even owes me money. So
I'm just saying, if a vacuum comes up, remember we had a conversation.
Fair.
I wish I could show you my face right now, but it's against our group policy.
Got to be proper, don't you? And with that, we pull away from there. Benny has got his hand wrapped around an eye stalk. He's not letting go. And he's... Now, I've got an interesting kind of problem. And funny enough, I need someone who's good at getting into places without being noticed. Ain't that right, Mr. Trashbot?
I might be amiable to an arrangement.
I don't know what P.T. Barnum has planned, and that's messing with my jive. I can't have that happen on my watch. That's not the scene I want. But I think I do know who knows what P.T. Barnum is up to. And he's got his very own tower with a bunch of robots that he calls his own.
So you'd like me to spy on one of my great makers?
I mean, we're all our makers' children, right?
I might be hip to your action.
That's the kind of sound I like to hear. What would you say about possibly looking in on... Well, let's just say this. Do you think Mr. House, in his grand falutin tower, do you think he knows things about what's going on in Vegas? Do you think he has information that's fed to him? Do you think maybe he has an idea why the Mormon fort is suddenly so important?
If I am certain of anything about Mr. House in modernity, it would be that he is, if he remains, a man of great power.
I think we're about to have ourselves a beautiful relationship. And by that, I mean, you're going to sneak me all the dirty details that Mr. House is just too stuck up to look at.
For certain. Might I ask, would you be interested in maybe cutting a bit of a deal with me on some other information in regards to Mr. Barnum that I may already be privy to?
I mean, I'm wheeling and dealing right now. Hit me.
You give me safe passage for me and a few compatriots of mine to be named in the near future, in and out of your casino, while I do your work. And I will tell you something about Mr. Barnum right now that I personally discovered while closer to him than you and I now are.
Hey, while I draw breath, none of these guys are gonna hurt you.
Do you know who Mr. Barnum works for?
You know, the guy likes to tie himself up in knots with all sorts of fellas. Who's he with now?
I lifted the crest of the man known as Caesar from that man's pocket.
You don't say. Oh,
yes.
That certainly don't put a spring in my step.
No, it's nothing to put a beat to.
Well, let's change the tune, drop the needle, and figure out the rest of this little twisteroo.
All right, Mr. Benny. You may call me Mart. We have a deal.
You stay in your room, and I'll once this whole fight night is over, I'll come and find you.
Wonderful.
We pull away from that. Lena May, you are very close to Bianca. She is pushing herself ever closer on your side of the couch.
You talked about, I forgot his name already, but I mean, how does someone like you even find yourself in that sort of thing with a guy like him?
That's a really funny question to ask. But can I tell you a little secret?
Sure.
She's going to lean in really close, like almost skin to your ear. Reclaim code Alpha 624 ZZ229.
What the fuck? Patrick?
What is occurring right now?
Do you react?
Yeah.
She notices that you are not stopping or going into a shutdown procedure. And she's going, oh no, what did he do to you? She's going to flip out a knife and she is going to attack. Is
this a subtle, like a low attack? Since you said that that Lena May could still see out to us.
This is a switchblade coming in a stealthy maneuver on the couch.
Got it.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Oh my god.
I've been out Black Widowed. Not associated with
No. Come on, Lady Killer. Come on, Lady Killer. I believe in you.
How do I make to defend for this? Do I defend for this?
No, it's me trying to pass the roll. So let me roll this real quick. Let's see, put 3 on that. We're gonna re-roll that because that's bad.
Lena May, please be safe.
Re-roll that too. Okay, you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 piercing damage to the chest.
Ouchie. Not in the new dress.
Oh no, rip the dress.
You
Not anything else.
you take a critical injury to the chest. They're going to spend 2 AP to do another attack.
What did I do?
That's a hit.
Ouchie. Ooh.
If there's a god in Fallout, I need him to show up.
Hey, this would be a great time for that to happen.
That's one damage. But now they enter initiative and they're going to spend a luck point in order to do their turn first.
This is fucked up. This is
this is all the negative karma of all of the good rolls.
Yes, we've been rolling too well, and Patrick's like, I gotta fix this actually.
Yeah, unfortunately. You take another 6 damage.
Uh-oh, she's not looking good.
And they're going to spend the last AP to do another attack on you.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
I feel like at some point in time this can't be subtle anymore.
It's not.
Yeah.
So that is also a hit. They're going to.
I'm
I
done,
did just get
though.
the chairman on my
If it does
side.
any damage, I'm gone. So
No.
It does 3 damage.
Ah!
guys, I'm not feeling so good.
No, don't
I would like the rest of you to make perception survival checks. This is a 0 difficulty because Bianca did something very obvious in a room that is, filled with people.
Well, I did say that I was kind of trying to keep an eye on the vaulties. I don't know if that helps at all. I like stress burping.
That is a success for me.
All of us can be relied on one thing, and that's perceiving. I say that so I didn't just roll 2 18s at the start of this session.
Hey, you know what? You're doing great. I will not hear slander against my boy.
What did Mart get?
A 1 success.
Okay. And what did Sierra get?
No successes, but I'm going to use a luck point to re-roll.
Oh, and that reminds me. Thank you, Jason, for tipping this wonderful cast. He bought a stroke of luck. So, would that help you right now?
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah, why don't you take that luck point? I think that you've earned it
Do it
today.
to be gay. Do it to be gay.
Yeah, do it for
Thank you, Jason.
yeah, in honor of Jason, make it gay.
Oh my god, I rolled a 4 that time.
Yeah.
I have gotten a success. And alas, this has taught me my lesson that I should have turned survival into one of my tag skills. But I haven't.
As Benny kind of dismisses you, you see the couch, you see the sudden movement, and you see that there has been physical damage caused. Sierra, you look to try and get back with the rest of your group, having learned quite a few things, eager to share, and then suddenly you see Lena May doubling over on the couch. I'm going to say immediately you see Bianca fleeing the scene. Boz, you were kind of wrapped up in conversation, and yet still there's something that just catches you and you immediately snap to attention. Lena May is in trouble now. Next in initiative order is our Boz.
Oh my god, is it me?
That's our boy.
Why do I have the high initiative?
It's so funny.
It is deeply funny. Our boss, who is wrapped up in conversation, I think sees the glint of someone moving by and sees the mess that is Lena May upon that couch. And he immediately throws off his jacket off of himself and rushes off and goes, "Excuse me, I'm really sorry, I need to deal with this right now, Lena May." And he darts off, jacket off, and starts running towards Lena May. We have not been in this position before, I don't think, because I don't remember the rules about knocking somebody unconscious and what I can do to stabilize them in the mechanics of Fallout by Modifius. So, Patrick, if you would like to tell me what I can do here.
You need to make a medicine check, intelligence medicine. You will be rolling at a difficulty of 1 for every critical injury. Lena May, you got 1 stab to the chest. However, the other attacks were actually. Oh wait, actually, I have to adjudicate this. Oh, that's a 6.
Ruh-roh. Guys, I feel like I might be in danger.
Do you think? Do you feel that way?
Maybe
when
now. I do.
Bianca cut you in the abdomen and then slashed across your like neck and face. You have 2 critical
rude.
injuries.
This
you
is
have
very
2
rude.
critical injuries. So the difficulty is 3. I will tell you this. If you want to say, like, because right after you in initiative is Sierra, who also is proficient. If you want to say that you ready your action to help, you can do that.
I'm trying to think what makes the most sense because I also have. Hold on, I have things. Hold on, I can read that. I have things.
Yeah, you have things.
Wait, I have things. That doesn't help me. Melting people doesn't help me here. There we go.
No.
First aid action. I can reroll a d20 if I miss. I think we're beyond first aid here. But if I attempt to, I also still have anxiety, the perk, so that allows me to buy AP.
I will tell you, a first aid action will stabilize. Lena May. They will, because right now on their turn they make a death saving throw, and if they fail this, that's it.
Okay, so if I do the first aid, I'll stabilize her essentially, right?
It's a difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3.
And you buy AP.
If I buy AP, I can
die with AP.
Yep.
You can re-roll, right?
Yes, I can re-roll because of cautious nature. Anxiety, the mechanic.
Also, Patrick, would a stim help in this situation?
I think yes. The ruling is that a stim pack would straight up just stabilize. If you want to just like, if you have a stim pack, you can just boop stim pack.
Yeah, I have a stim pack. We can avoid the roll.
Hold on, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth on this.
I was saying help, not fix it. Hold
on, I don't want to give you false hope and then take it
no
away.
No worries. I can roll if needed. I believe in the power of my anxiety. It's okay.
I know it can stabilize a crit, so.
Could it reduce the difficulty?
I just need to make sure that I'm not. A stim pack can be used in one of 2 ways. It can be applied to take chem minor action, healing 4 HP, or treating an injury immediately, or it can be applied as part of first aid action, healing 4 HP, or treating an injury in addition to any other healing done.
Okay.
It can't stabilize, but what it can do is treat an injury, thereby reducing the difficulty.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, and I'll still buy the action point so I have that reroll.
Yes.
Just in case my dice decide to do something funny. And we will see what happens. This is also a tag skill of mine, so hopefully everything is a-okay. All right, wait, I should have asked you, what is it? It's medicine, intelligence medicine?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 8 plus 4 is 12. And I rolled 2 12s. Brilliant. I'm gonna re-roll because I get it anyway. I'm gonna re-roll the 16 to get a 10. That works. So that is
3 successes.
3 successes. It's also a attack skill. So
so you this is essentially just to stabilize. You like hit Lena May with a stim pack immediately to just like get the adrenaline, get the proper fluids going so that you can actually begin the process of triage. You hand on the wound, you immediately stop blood flow, and then are able to address. You can't fully seal the wound on the face, but you are able to do it enough that Lena May stabilizes. Jade, you will not be making death saving throws. However, you are still at 0 HP. So you aren't quite up yet. You're just in kind of a middle ground. Okay. That's your major action and your minor action.
The sure is.
Yeah.
Free action to panic. Free action to have anxiety and holding Lena May and going, it's okay, okay. Please stay with me, stay with me. And he's like got blood all over his arm and his white shirt. And he's just holding. I think he's dealt mostly with the chest injury and hasn't been able to attend very much to the neck and face injury. And he's just holding and triaging the blood there.
Yeah. Sierra, it is your turn next in initiative order.
I have a really terrible question.
Uh-huh.
When Bianca ran, did she go towards me? Did she go between me and Lena May?
Let's do a luck roll because my first, I want to give you the opportunity for this happens. Call it high or low.
Hi.
That's a 5. No, you see Bianca, something like instinct kicks in and they see that there is like people around that see this happen and they like, they gasp and like there is a slight hubbub that kind of grows out of it. And they know that they're in the middle of a group and that they have to do something else. So you see them actually run further into the vault. They don't take the opportunity to run towards the exit. They go toward the more interior part that was sealed off.
At first, Sierra's reaction to what happened is not the one of a medic. It is the one of someone who wants revenge. And so for a second, Sierra's focus is on this perpetrator. And for a second, Sierra's head is only full of going after that person and making them pay. But then she sees that Boz has blood on his white shirt. Big, like, looky here, this is bad. And it is enough to snap Sierra out of it. And she is going to rush over and administer first aid.
Go ahead and do a medicine intelligence check.
Okay, so let me see here. Medic says when I use first aid, I can reroll 1d20, and healer says when you heal a patient's HP using the first aid action, increase the amount of HP healed by 1 per rank, and I'm rank 1.
I'm going to give you one warning here. Lena May still has an injury, so the difficulty is 2.
Then I feel like I probably should take an AP,
Yes.
guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, we got one back from Val, I believe, because he rolled over.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You got
spend
an
it.
AP back. So.
Spend it.
What number are we at? Because I wasn't sure if we rolled over or not.
2.
2. Okay, that's what I have. All right. We've got a 2. Fuck yeah. We've got a 5. Probably also fuck yeah. This is about to be the power of love. Okay.
Let's do this, gays. Let's go, gays.
Fighting.
Yeah, let's go, gays.
Yes.
Let's go, gays.
So I've got my medicine, which is a 5. So that's 4 successes.
Let's go, gays.
Almost 5 successes because I rolled a 15, and if it had been a 14.
You have a reroll. It still could be.
But what if I roll a no?
Hey, that's Vegas, baby.
Luck points
Not
exist.
that's Vegas,
Luck
baby.
points.
No.
Luck points exist.
I have 4 successes.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
Why are you?
You're good. It's Vegas, baby.
It's Vegas, baby.
Mart,
So
stop it.
So you rush over, adrenaline pumping in your ears, you see that Boz, not a actual doctor, but has been around the followers enough to be like, these are the immediate steps. These go like you need to treat blood flow first, and then you can treat like actual injuries, and like is able to process all of this in a matter of seconds. You do have more medical training, and so you rush in to do like the actual, hey, let's make this person be alive again. So you rush over. You said you got 4 successes.
I did. Does she need CPR?
She
Hey,
figured.
I love how all of us are like,
If that's okay with
She-
Jade.
No, it's totally fine. Oh, it's so fun.
She-
It's chef's kiss.
she got she got a chest wound and then a neck wound. Her breathing was ragged, so she needs just a little bit of help, little bit of chest compression, and a little bit of that magic breath.
Yeah,
Be
you know,
ashamed.
just to get back up from 0. And like Sierra will do, she will also be a professional and like help Lena May get like laying down on the sofa so that she can put pressure where it needs to go for blood to stop flowing. But also like because there's a cut on her face, she's like holding Lena May's face, and she's just like, you're gonna be okay. And like blood is smearing, and she's like, oh my god, her breathing's too shallow. I think she's breathing. Oh my god, is she breathing? And yeah, just a couple of puffs, you know, just to make sure you're okay.
it's
Okay.
okay. It's okay, Lena. You're allowed to be gay.
I'm so gay!
Oh no, something terrible happened, but. But.
What is this?
So-
A near-death experience to bring us closer together?
I didn't train on fanfic since I was 14 for nothing.
Real.
So, this was a difficulty 2 check. You got 4 successes, so you well exceed it. So you get 2 AP back. Your medicine. What is your medicine skill?
It's a 5.
Okay, so 5 plus your perks.
+1.
1. Yes.
Yeah. So Lena May, you get 6 health back.
Oh my gosh. I'm
It
alive.
is.
Get healed.
Yeah, you are bleary and coming to, but it's not quite your turn in initiative. We have a robot who has seen their party attacked and then a assassin flee.
Dun, dun,
Mart,
dun, dun,
who-
dun.
Exactly. Just pulled away a little from Benny, saw this occur, looked back to Benny. Not in your house, huh? And pivots to give chase to Bianca. And he drops I think really when he was with Benny, he dropped the illusion, but now even to the people around, he is no longer limp and idle. No. He surges forward, and as he does, the foil over his laser emitter begins to get hot as he gives chase quickly. Can he see Bianca?
Give me a perception. I almost want to say perception energy weapons because you are specifically lining up a shot.
Yeah. Let's go. That's 3 successes.
You clear as day. Bianca like saw the reaction of the 3 of you like whip around, and you immediately see her like reconsider and like flee further into the vault, which means that she's away from people. Like you see her separate herself from the crowd, so she then becomes very easy to spot.
Perfect. I love this for me. Yeah, Mart is gonna give chase and shoot through this fucking bag.
The bag increases the difficulty by 1.
Yes.
So this is now a difficulty 2.
That's fine. Okay. Well, it would just so happen that that is 2 successes.
Go ahead and do damage.
All right, let's see here. Now I've broken that stupid bag. Jesus, that's right. I roll 7 damage dice. 6. 7. Great. All right, here we go. Who's ready for some numbers? Okay, that is... Woo! Sure. That's 3 3s and 4 6s.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. 3s are blank and 6s
Yes.
are effects. Okay.
Our effects, it might be effect and. Let me go to the reference sheet.
Yeah, it's 1 damage.
It's
and
damage and effect. So it's 4 damage and damage effects triggers.
You whip off a shot at the fleeing target, and you see it just like you ping the shoulder, and you see, like, to describe the movement, it was interrupted, but it was more like when a machine is interrupted and it immediately tries to force itself back into its natural routine and programming. And so you see it hits the shoulder, but immediately like doesn't even stumble. It's just like boom, shoulder hit, going.
And he's going to give chase for as long as he needs to for now.
All right, then we're moving away from your turn. Lena May.
Okay.
I don't think you have any memory of yours where you have ever been this close to danger at all.
Ew.
What is in your brain as, like, you lost consciousness for a period of time?
I think that as Lena May comes to, she's gasping and blinking a bit, but everything to hear anything is just not coming to her immediately, just because everything's so jarring. Like, not just the being injured and what Bianca said, but just the stillness of everything and not being conscious is jarring, because that never happens. It's a stillness that she has not felt, at least that she remembers. So although she's still definitely recovering physically, I think that mentally it's taking her a bit to come online for that reason in particular. So she's recovering, but I'm sure, don't want to speak for Sierra, but if Sierra is saying anything as she's coming to, she's not hearing it currently. Just trying to at least visually get her bearings and stabilize her own breathing.
Mm-hmm. It's just a lot of like, don't worry, I'm here, you're gonna be okay. Just stay with us, just stay with us.
So I think that with that, I mean, and I'm trying to think about what she even could do in this scenario.
I actually have bad news for you. You still have a critical injury to your head.
I can't do anything.
You can't do anything. You have a minor action if there's something you want to, like, something in your inventory that you'd like to pull out and use. But any major action, you can't do that without AP.
Let's see. Yeah, she's got nothing. So I think that she really is, even mechanically, just stunned and blinking and trying to eventually come back online. But yeah, with the head injury especially, she's barely hearing anything and is very confused. But at least she's blinking and noticing some stimuli, so it's not nearly as bad as when she was unconscious before.
As you continue lying there, we're going to move on to and actually let me do a roll real quick. Oh, yeah, that's awful. Okay. That didn't work. So we're going to go next in initiative is Buzz. Your patient is conscious.
She sure is. And like Mart has left. I have no weapons. There's I cannot chase down the assailant even if I wanted to. And I think our boss kind of like takes his turn to stabilize you a little bit more. And you're at 6 right now, right, Lena May?
Yeah. 6 with
Uh,
a head injury.
you see the welcoming, warm face of the White Glove Society mask beating down in front of you. As you hear our boss's voice from behind it going, oh, okay, you're conscious. And you see that he's like wagging his finger around to see how your pupils are moving. And he goes, apologies for this, pulls another stim pack from the cummerbund and then stab again to give you more hit points.
Do you want to do hit points or do you want to cure the critical?
Oh, I would love to cure the critical. I didn't know if the stim pack was enough to cure a critical. I will do it.
Yeah. You hit another stim pack in there. It has coagulative properties, so immediately, like, you haven't stitched anything, you provided like some pressure, but the blood itself just congeals in place enough to hold back any more from coming forward. It kind of stabilizes any reaction to shock, so the brain isn't immediately panicking. You're able to kind of like, okay, take a breath. This is bad, but we're not in trouble.
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right, Lena May. And we got you. And and he like darts. I could see that Mart's giving chase to someone, right? This isn't like something that's beyond. Yeah. And he kind of like stabilizes you and says, "Now just stay still. I think Mart's. We'll see if Mart's able to do anything." And he just kind of like sits there. That's my action. I don't think our boss is going to be chasing down the assailant by any. I got nothing, team. I got nothing to I ain't Mart.
You're doing so good.
This is my thing. My thing is right here, and I think he looks meaningfully over to Sierra and is like, she's gonna be okay. She'll be okay. Okay. And I'll end my turn. I'll pass it over to Sierra.
Right. Yeah. She's gonna be okay. And like holds Lena May's face. Her hands are shaking. Gonna be okay. And then she's gonna do another once over. I'm gonna do another first aid as my action to get her some more hit points.
We gotta get our lady killer back up.
I like to live. I would like double,
like
double HP. Double digits of HP would be cool.
Apparently, Sierra's heart is already too full of revenge because I have rolled 2 17s. It's with a reroll of a 19.
There's just a point where you can't separate patient and Lena May. there's a logic that should be there where you're like, treat the injury, treat the wound. This is a person. I treat injuries and wounds. But your gaze just kind of keeps on traveling up to Lena May's eyes that are just staring at you, kind of open, just accepting whatever help you can give them. And you just, I think there's not, you don't freeze, but you just kind of can't help but just kind of keep your hand compressing, even though the injuries have coagulated. Like the Simpack did its job and sealed the wounds, and yet you can't help but just keep your hands pressed, that, you know, firm hold on your friend. That's all you can bring yourself to do. You just like touch, be up, like you're here with us. Touch.
Like in the back of my mind, I'm afraid that if I let go, that the blood will just start spilling out again and spill out forever, even if it's to do more medicine. And it's like at any time she tries to take her hand away from pressing on the wound, it flies right back, and she's having a panic kind of moment, but Boz helps bring her back to now, and she looks at her hands and the blood all through the white gloves, and she looks at Boz and she thinks, I trust him, and she says, you'll stay right here with her and make sure that she's okay, right?
Of course. I mean, yes, but what are you doing?
I'm worried that Mart won't be able to do what he needs to do on his own.
What do you?
I want to go after. Make sure that Lena May doesn't get hurt again.
Buzz looks at you. He doesn't
She's
have
not
the
okay.
words nor the eloquence to patch the pain that sits with you. But the look communicates, I think, an understanding of the pained helplessness. But also, I think there's a moment after a while where he's just like, Lena May is here. Okay? We're all still here. And you're still here. I don't want whatever retribution to come at the expense of any of you.
Won't.
Well,
I face danger all the time. I travel with goods and I help all sorts of people, including ones who are dangerous.
Sierra, you're not a... Sierra, when we first met, you didn't hold a gun to me because that's not what you do. Right?
Why would I hold a gun to you? You weren't trying to hurt anybody. You weren't.
You don't hold a gun to anyone, Sierra. Even in the prison, when we were surrounded by literally every single person who can and will and wanted to hurt us, you didn't pull a gun. You didn't pull a knife. All you did was protected a bunch of folks in the Brotherhood who are honestly quite rude, and and also help a bunch of people later on who, on the balance of probabilities, maybe did or did not deserve your help nor kindness, right?
She takes a minute trying to summon words because she hears him and she likes this person that he has seen. She likes being that person. As she looks him in the eye and she just goes, "But I have been." And I can be.
And I think there's a silence because there's a part from Arbaz that even he can't deny. He is sugarcoating all these words to you and then speaking these reason to who he believes you are and who you are to him, right? But I think reflected in your protectiveness is the reactionary fear that sits in Arbaz's amygdala. He knows how that switch feels, and he himself, I think, reflecting in your own gaze, feels his about to press. As they kind of like share this pause in front of Lena May, who is like gaining consciousness in this moment, and being totally normal about a bleeding out Lena May. These two people are.
We are the picture of normalcy.
We're so good and normal. Two white gloves just hanging out.
You see your group of other white gloves look over at your blood-soaked shirt, and they're like, "Ooh, I mean, it's gauche, but I mean, if you're going to."
I'm sure blood comes out. Maybe.
Not really.
All right. That is Boz, Lena, and now it's on to Mart.
Mart is giving chase. He is even more on a mission now. And I think the information of how she reacted to that shot is just kind of rattling around in his circuits as he moves very quickly, trying to close the gap a little between them.
You watch as she darts through a doorway. She just has a little bit of a lead on you just because of she was in the back of the room. You were in the center. So you are following. I need you to make an agility survival check.
Oh. Good. That's one success.
You feel as you pass through a doorway, like a ligament pulling. It's you pull on a wire and you can recognize, oh, she set a trap, and you immediately back up as a small arc of electricity crosses the doorway. It wouldn't have been major. It's just essentially to have, like, if you analyzed it, it would have been just like, hey, you're going to stop for a second and I'm going to leave. But you absolutely skirt that, and you see her in the room. Oh, I was really hoping that you would fall for that, but oh, well, I don't suppose you'd have negotiation you'd like to get going?
Oh, I can be very reasonable. But first, you hurt my friend. And if you intend to leave this room alive, I recommend disarming now.
You offer a very fair trade. She holds up her switchblade and drops it to the floor. And all right, you've got me, and what a merry chase it's been. I think I'm gonna go, if that's all right. Yeah.
And he's gonna shoot her.
Go for it.
Yeah. What do you think, friends? Do I need to spend an AP for this? I do really want to shoot
Do what
her.
you need to do, buddy. Do the
I don't
cool
want her to
spy
say
shit.
Cool.
Do your spy shit, dude.
I just really want her to not get out of here.
Oh,
Oh, ha ha ha. Yeah, that is definitely underneath my tag on one of those. I don't think the other one's going to make it. Wait, it is perception? No, it's just 1 over. But still, that's 2.
Give yourself 1 AP and go ahead and give me damage.
Let's roll that wild amount of dice again. Watson, are you here to help? Thanks. Okay. I need to stop rolling these like this. I'm going to spend a luck point because half of it is nothing. And I don't like it. Do I reroll? Is it 3 that I reroll? Or is it all of them for the luck point?
It's 3.
That's what I thought.
Luck point is
Got a
3.
reroll. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I got a reroll?
Oh, wonderful.
Flynn, you're my
My
favorite.
goodness.
Me just checking how many channel points I have. Summon a what?
Oh, this is so much better. I'm still going to spend that luck point because I could do better.
You're determined.
And I did. All 3 of those ended up being winners. So that's a 1, which is 1. That is
Okay.
2 2s, which are 2, I believe.
Okay.
So that's 5. And then 2 5s, which are effects and damage, and 2 6s,
Yes.
which are effects and damage. So that is 9 damage and effects trigger for piercing.
Please roll a hit location.
Oh, yes. I forgot to do that last time. Apologies.
Now that's a what would Lena made do kind of moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a 12.
All right. Where are we looking at on
Should be a limb.
people? Leg, right leg. You see her spring into action. She got herself into a room to try and like tangle up with you, and you immediately wheel around, hit her in the leg, and she like her weight just topples her over onto the floor. She has to work to get back to her feet. So that is your major action and minor action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm not intending on letting her get to her feet, so Mart is just gonna loom over here. Stay down.
Well, are you going to do an action about it?
No, he's just going to stand over and menace her and make it very clear that if she keeps running away from him, he will shoot her again.
So that is...
I fear, so much fear.
She is... you see her... put her hands up like this. She's... Well, you can never blame a girl for trying.
You'll find I can.
She pushes off of a table and slides underneath you, scorching her back. She actually takes 3 points of energy damage as she goes right under your jet. She is going to she puts an incredible amount of effort. Effort is a wrong word for this because it's a thing that is inhibited from doing a function, really just doing that function anyways. And it is bad. Like there is there is movement that is not supposed to be there, but she does like rocket out of that room in a way that she should be screaming.
There's pity that hits Mart, like watching some of the other Mr. Handies that he's seen that have come to tatters.
Lena May, you have one opportunity as you hear some slight commotion. I think you hear the shot echo off in the distance. But it's hard to come to consciousness in the middle of a swanky soiree, hearing sounds in far off directions, and then you think you spot Bianca on one of the gantries over the catwalk, over the match, having come about and run around, coming back out toward the exit. You can see that Bianca is definitely heading for the exit door. Is there anything that you would like to do in this moment, now that you are healed of your head injury and you have
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's go.
We can
I just
talk.
think you should know that Sierra did tell everyone that her holdout pistol was like right under her. What's her appropriate word on Twitch for upper body
Under her bust line?
trait? Under bust. There we go. I'm
mean,
so
I've said
crass
worse.
in
I'm gonna be
IRL.
Yeah, I've said worse on Twitch.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I
can-
don't know.
I feel like you could say titties on here. I'll
Jade's gonna
Below the
go for it.
titties.
yeah.
Nestled gently in between so much NCR money.
Amazing.
So that if either of you needed to get the gun, you would know that you could just reach between some of the buttons on the shirt and grab it and take it. So Sierra could also do that. And you would know that before we got here. So just letting you know.
I'm picking up what
You
you're
guys
putting
would both know
down.
that.
If I were to pick up a item from a person, is that a minor action?
That's a minor action.
Cool. And can any weapon be aimed, or is it only things that have a certain attribute that can be aimed? Okay.
Unless it is inaccurate. But I think the pistol does not have that quality to it. So I think you're safe.
Okay. Okay. I need to, and then I feel like I feel like I should just put like a sticky note of the luck abilities, like what it does. Adding to a scene.
Yes.
Reroll.
You can add details or flavor to a scene. You can jump the initiative order, or you can reroll dice.
Okay. Since we don't have much AP, I think that
We have 5 or 4.
we have 4. So I think that holding out on guys, I think it'd be really cool thematically. I think that I would like to take 2 actions.
I
Like,
think you should do
enough to-
whatever is gonna get you this KO.
Follow your
Okay,
Do
heart.
what you need to do, Lady Killer.
Is-
I am ready
Okay,
for
okay.
it.
Yeah, let's go.
I feel like, so I'll use the AP for 2 actions, or 2 major actions. So 1 additional major action for a total of 2 major actions and my minor action. And I picture it like this. Lena May has been trying, basically over the course of the last action, especially at the end of Boz's action, where she's stabilized. And the stillness that she experienced, it was getting there, but slowly but surely the audio portion was getting there. And around the time that they hear the commotion, it's kind of like a little bit more of that typical Lena May, but there's something underneath that is, for lack of a better term, way more vengeful than Lena May would be. And in that circumstance, having at least heard the tail end of also what Sierra was feeling, she uses her minor action to grab that silenced pistol, and without even a second thought, fires off 2 shots.
Okay. Give me the first one. That'll be a
Mhm.
difficulty of 1. The second one,
Okay.
because this is a second action, is a difficulty 2.
Okay. And with that as well, I guess if they hit, then I would need to know the damage from Sierra. All right, so we got, because this is different than energy weapons for me, so I have to I gotta double check here. I believe because this is small guns, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so yeah, it's still 2. It's just not attack skill, so we're good. That was scary. I've been like, that would have been so sad. I guess I could have had a luck reroll, but still. So that one, the first one hits. The second one will 1 luck point to reroll.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll just use a luck point for that because that one was only 1 success, and that one is, wait, math. What is 3 plus 8? That is 11, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay, yeah, we're good. 10. Those were way too close. I guess because it's not energy weapons. So.
Take your luck point back. Thank you, Flynn.
Thank you, Flynn. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
What's the damage on the pistol?
Sarah, do you know?
I have been trying to remember where the
I'll find it. I'll find it.
The manual was. I just pulled it up, so I just have to. Apparently, I only put half of the information into my character sheet.
Don't worry, I'll disassemble the d6s. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh no. I gave it to you. Where did I put it? Oh boy.
Boy.
Yeah, this is going through loop pages.
This book is good, but sometimes it's not intuitive.
You're right about that. Where did I?
You know. Oh, this is some fun stream, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Hey out there at home.
What was the pistol? Because I just
Small
have
gun.
like it memorized from me looking at mods.
It's the 22 with the silencer.
Okay. It's not on the big small guns.
It's not on the big small. Yeah, that's what I was like.
I think it's an addendum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's in
think
another piece and
it-
not in the main book. I think that's the problem here.
So
Patrick, I'm gonna help.
almost there. I'm so
What's
close
the
to being there.
smallest?
Yeah. Let's just do smallest. Let's just do 10 millimeter damage.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
That is
All right. Yeah, that's 4.
4.
Yeah.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Yeah. Go for
Okay.
it.
And then she's femme presenting. Wait. Right. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So 1 more. So 5.
Let's go, Lady Killer.
Woohoo! I had been out Lady Killered and I'll never be out Lady Killered again.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 2 2s. That's 2. So that's 4
Okay.
damage, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then 1 is a 1 damage, so
Mhm.
that is
5.
5 total, and then 2 4s. I'm not sure what those
It's
are.
nothing.
Zeros?
Oh,
Goose egg.
4s are blanks.
Okay, 4s are blanks. So that's 1 shot.
Mm-hmm.
The second is another 2 of 2s.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's another 4, another 1, so that's 5. Another 4, so a blank, and then a
Mhm.
6, so that's 1 in
Which is
damage.
1 in damage, so it's 6 damage total and the damage effect.
So yeah, 6 total damage effects. So the first shot was 5, and then the second one was
Is 6. It was 11
6
total.
with the damage. Yeah.
Roll me 2 hit locations.
Okay, let's see.
Shoot her in the leg.
Shoot in the leg. The first one is, where is that? That is a torso. And the second one is also a torso.
Get wrecked.
You fire up, like, you reach for where the gun was supposed to be. You kind of like fumble for a second before it slides into your hand, and you like in one smooth motion pull it out, aim up. I forgot to mention vault dwellers can aim at a location for free because they have a pit boy, but I think you're okay with hitting the torso twice.
Yeah.
You fire out, boom, boom. Well, actually, it's silent, so it's like pop, pop. And you see Bianca staggers for a moment, and she looks down at you, and there's a slight chuckle, and she says, "That's the Q513 I know and love." And she winks at you, goes to jump out the door. She's still mobile in impossible odds. And you've used all of your actions as she is approaching the door. The top security guards, they move towards you because you're in distress, and then you pulled a gun. So they are powerless as she steps towards that exit way back out towards the tops. The most they can do is just shout after her. And as they're shouting, the general hub, the fight is kind of interrupted for a moment there. And you think you hear from like in the air, is that Jade, I would like you to remind me, back in Westside, you spent a luck point. You spent a luck point so that the mysterious stranger would show up. Now, he didn't show up there, but you hear it now. The twang of that bluesy guitar. Bow, 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 bow. You hear several loud shots as Bianca is hit one after another. Boom, boom, boom. She is hit so proficiently that you can see some of the metal synthetic components underneath her human-esque skin. She falls to the ground, twitches for a moment, and is gone. And before you can track where those shots came from, he's gone. Bianca lies on the floor dead, and you lie all in kind of a moment of silence as even the fight has stopped. And then slowly, ever so slowly, the chairmen, the ones with Tommy guns and pistols, cock their weapons and kind of bring them your way. And then a man in a checkered coat steps forward. Says, "This one's on me." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session of Fallout, Angels and Atoms.
We're now friends with Benny. Sorry, everybody.
I have been the Overseer, Patrick. You can find me on Blue Sky at Mr. Patrick Cakes. And I will pass it over to Val.
Hello, everyone. My name is Valiant Dorian. I use him, his pronouns. You can find me all across the internet at Valiant Dorian or at also Spirit Bear. Please enjoy that lovely treasure I just set you on. Tonight, I had the distinct pleasure of playing our Baz Asghar, also aka Brandon, here tonight in this incredible show. There's a bunch of stuff coming out from me for the new year, but of course, you can always find me on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern over on Transparent RPG, where I play the misbeloved twin brother, the chosen one, Sayir, and the Chaos Protocols. Go ahead and check out Transparent RPG. And you can also catch me here when the next time we have our next show, because that was gay, violent, and robots. Lena?
Yes, that sums it up brilliantly. I'm Lena. Pronouns she, her. I've been playing Sierra, whose pronouns are also she, her, who has experienced queer panic, queer rage, queer panic, queer panic. And this is what I've got going on. You can find me on Blue Sky at Lena Fisser, like Artificer. I'm also on Instagram. And boy, howdy, guys. I'm just sure having... Jade, how are you? How are you, Jade?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Hi y'all. I'm Jade. I use she, they pronouns, and yeah, I played Lena May, who uses she, her pronouns, also gets stabbed 27 times in the chest. And neck, apparently. Yeah, you can find me not getting stabbed elsewhere. Actually, kinda. You can find me tomorrow potentially getting stabbed. But I play a way tinkier individual over on Feywild and Out, because tomorrow is the beginning of restarting our season 2, or not restarting. What is it when you bring it back up again? Starting it back up. Yeah, something like
Premiering?
that. Premiering. Yes, premiering the second half of season 2. That's the official marketing terminology. Yeah, so that would be tomorrow. I play a Asari Vanguard who is way more tanky, still shoots stuff, and is a lot more cross. And that's where I'm like, yes, you can say titties, because she says it a lot. Famous quote of humor is stored in the tits, actually.
Oh, nice, yes.
It is a good one. But other than that, you can find me on social media at Jade Valkyrie everywhere. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I'll pass it over to Kai.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kai. You can find me everywhere as Estella Vimladris, where I do a lot of this. Though tomorrow, I'm doing this and. You can find me on my channel on Mondays and Wednesdays. On Mondays, I have a show called Seems Right. Y'all get a sneak peek since I'm not dropping my calendar until after the stream. Tomorrow for Seems Right, we're going to be talking about types of GMing. Everything from low to no prep to high tomes of prep and lore. Over on my channel for my show Seems Right, a show about costuming and storytelling. And then in the evening, I'll be over on Happy Jack's RPG for another episode of Apostates of Dune, where we're playing Dune, and we sure are doing a Dune. It's a really good time. I also play a really hot Swordmaster of Ginas. So if you want to see me Terminator run after somebody again, I'll probably do it again real soon. And then on Wednesday, I'll be back on my channel doing some Baldur's Gate. We're finally leaving for Moonrise. We'll get there eventually, maybe. In the meantime, I got to flirt with Karlak twice last session, and I was really normal about it. On Thursday, you can go wherever you get your podcasts to go listen to more of Laurie's House, our Home Remember actual play, which is a story about community and the selfless act of self-exploration, in which I play the architect, which is the game master role. And you can check that out wherever you get your podcasts, and is using the Home Remember system, which is the system that we wrote for this game that you can go over to Frivolous Bear Studios and buy right now. It's a really good time. It's a game using tarot and loving your community and making really messy choices. And then on Saturday, just like Val, you can find me over on Transplanter RPG. Though this coming Saturday, you won't find, I don't think, either of us there, because we're going to be having a special called Sunrise, in which we're going to meet our brand new guest player for this arc, doing violence in our absence, but still to us. Yeah, and then I just will continue to haunt the narrative practically everywhere you see TTRPGs. And with that, I'm going to pass it over to Patrick.
All right, we're taking a small break next week, so no stream. We'll come back on the 8th, right? Yes, sure. That
Maybe.
We're not here next week, but we will be returning, as there's quite a few questions that need to be asked. So join us, and we will explore what exactly just happened.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh my god.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. Stay tuned for the raid. Bye!
Night, everyone.